Good day, my loves. Namaste. Ashe. Mazel tov. How you guys doing? I hope this video finds you well, in good spirits. And if no one has told you, I love you. Love is universal. I don't even have to know you to love you. I really don't. Because I love all things. God is love. I really do. I love all things and I love all people. Even my haters, I love them too. Even my karmics, I love them too. Just because you a karmic don't mean that I don't love you. It does mean that I can't deal with you. I can't fool with you. I can't F with you. I can't do it. Too much negative energy. But that's not what this video is about. Hello, my loves. Hello, my loves. This is Spiritually Savage coming at you from my hiatus from posting. But I'm still making progress, right? I haven't stopped recording. I just stopped posting for the moment. So I can gather myself. You got to gather yourself sometimes. Sometimes you got to gather other people. But sometimes you have to gather yourself. And so if you look at any of my past videos, I did mention that I was struggling with a few things. And I said food was one of them. But smoking was another. And I know Black Magik had a lot to do with it. Because for one, I didn't start smoking until I was 30. And this past month or so, since I haven't posted, I've been really just tuning into myself and listening to what God has to say. I haven't even been watching tarot because I want my own thoughts in my head and not what everybody else is thinking, saying, feeling, wanting, right? But I tell you no lie, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. Only because smoking to me was an escape. When I started smoking, the first day I smoked weed, well, I was 18 when me and my friends tried to do it in my own apartment, and I didn't get high at all. I didn't even smoke. I didn't. But when I turned 30, I was in my own house. I had just bought my house, and I was having major surgery, and I was scared. And my homegirl came over, and she been smoking since we was in high school. And she came over, and she was like, "You want to smoke?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Because I literally was scared. I didn't know what was going to happen. I was having major surgery where they had to cut me open. Literally, I had to get a cesarean cut. So, that's major. Anytime somebody got to knock you out or put you to sleep, that's major to me. And so this past month, I've been living and interacting with the devil energy, which I know me smoking didn't start until after Black Magik. The timeline adds up. My whole life I didn't smoke. I drank. I did do that, but I didn't smoke. And I used to call my folks crackheads and everything, right? Ooh, honey, let me tell you how the world works. Karma is a mother. Shut your mouth. Because just recently I was acting like a crackhead, y'all. I'm not even going to joke. I'm not even lying. I'm not. My words came back to haunt me. And I recognized it. And I let it play out because I had to follow the process. I had to allow the process to happen. Because I know who I am. People might say I'm judged, but I don't feel like that. But the spirit world does. But I had to eat my own words because your sis was sitting there digging through ashtrays and everything. And it was so strong. It was so strong. And at this time, I wasn't watching tarot because I was focusing on my body, my thoughts, my feelings and emotions, and my desires. And the desire was so strong, y'all. I could be sleeping, not thinking about nothing. I could have gone all day without it, without smoking. And then all of a sudden, I feel this wave, this craving so strong that my behind to get up out the bed and go look in the ashtray to see what was popping. Because sis ain't got no money right now to buy her own. And then I watched tarot. And one of them confirmed what I was going through and confirmed that black magic was being done. Right. But I still had to follow the process. I didn't like it. I talked to God about it every day. God, you know your girl too good to be digging in ashtrays. I want my own stash and all kinds of stuff. But not only was it me following the process, it was also me eating my words and realizing, recognizing, inner over and understanding why people do the things that they do when it comes to addictions. So I'm here to let you know that if you are addicted, obsessively addicted, where you know you want to stop, you know it's not good for you, you know there's other things on the other side of what you're craving, wanting, desiring so bad, you know, that you'll belittle yourself for it. And me digging in the ashtray is me feeling belittling myself, okay? Whatever that may mean for your life, there's no judgment. Because understand, understand, and please overstand in the spiritual world that there is someone that is tapping into your energy. They are using your energy to fuel themselves, which causes a negative reaction for you in the form of an addiction. The only thing I did prior to smoking was I drank, but I was drinking when we was kids. You know, we was sneaking into the store. Back then in New York, you know, your mom and could send you to the store. That probably was down here too. But your mama could send you to the store for a pack of cigarettes and something to drink. Until they realized that the kids was actually smoking and drinking and doing all that stuff, then they enforced the law that was already there. But me and my cousin used to go in and drink Bartles and James. To me, it just tastes like flavored Kool-Aid. I don't even know if we were drunk because I don't remember being drunk as a kid. I really don't. Now, I've been drunk as an adult, but I don't recall being drunk as a kid. I just remember being laughing and silly and goofy and stuff like that. But I say all that to say there is a way out, but you still must follow the process. I don't know why God has you going through it. I know why my purpose was. It's so I can categorize it, so I can catalog it, and I can describe the effects, the feelings, and the feeling of being out of control. I am sweating and hot. Turn the fan up some more, right? But I come to you guys with the kudos for myself. You know, I told you guys you got to give yourself your own kudos. I have not smoked, and today is the third day. And understand, at the base level, the thought is still in my head. Because for the past 20 years, I've done everything smoking. Everything. Everything felt better after I smoked. Everything tasted better after I smoked. But there was a 30-year period when I didn't smoke. So I had to keep going back to that when the thought was like, okay, go smoke before you do this. Go smoke before you make your meal. Go smoke before you do that. Go smoke before you... And I'm like, okay. Some gotta give. Because I don't want to smoke. But it did make me feel better. Especially when I developed anxiety at the age of 30. Like, listen, that black magic did a doozy on my life, y'all. I'm not even going to front. I can't even lie. And it'll be all in the book. It'll be all in the book. Wild times, wild times. But throughout the whole thing, because I was unaware of the spiritual realm and magic and powers and energy manipulation, which is all magic really is. It's energy manipulation. This world runs on energy and vibrations, and there's a third one, electrons, atoms. I don't know. I can't remember what he said. Right now I'm focused on vibration and energy, and I'll tackle the third one after I get myself under control. and block out this black magic. And it's been weakened. It was weakened because God stepped in and intervened. My ancestors stepped in and intervened and hit me to what was going on because y'all, I was clueless. I felt something though. My whole life I knew something was up. I knew it. I always believed in God though. That never faltered. I've been praying to God since I was 5 years old. I don't remember a time before then, but I specifically remember praying to God at the age of 5. And I've been praying to God ever since. Little did I know He and my ancestors was listening. The gods and goddesses were listening, and they helped me. They really did. By way of intuition, by way of knowledge, by way of experience. I've come to recognize who I am in the spirit world. I've come to enter over and understand that anybody who messes with me in this 3D realm, they suffer for it. They do. Not by me, but by the Most High, because I am one of His chosen. So you can't mess with me and think you're going to go unscathed, that you're going to go unbothered. And since I've been on hiatus, I have traveled back in time and recognized a lot of things that have happened to people. But it happened after they unjustly hurt me. And I'm not talking about like physical abuse. Although one of the ones who physically abused me. And I say that to say, physical abuse doesn't always have to be where they're punching you or hitting you or smacking you or throwing you around. Physical abuse is when they violate your body by pulling off the condom without your knowledge. Okay? That's just one example. That is physical abuse, along with emotional. So I've watched it happen to people, but I didn't put two and two together because the spirit was missing. I've always believed in God, but there is a spiritual realm, y'all. There is a spiritual realm and there is a spiritual war going on. And the spiritual war is for your body. It's for your body. They want control over your body, because if they have control over your body, then they can manipulate your energy. And anytime you are going against who you are, meaning who you are in the spirit realm, which manifests out down here, anytime you go against the Most High, which is going against your body and going against your directive, going against your mission, going against your destiny, the way it manifests in your life is trying to get you back on track. It's trying to get you to be aware. I went against myself, and God had to correct me. But now that I have the tools, God was like, no, because I kept praying like, God, just take this, just take it away from me. Just take this taste out of my mouth. Just take this feeling away from my body. I did. I prayed, y'all. But some things God wants us to do for ourselves because it has more meaning. And by me stopping smoking by myself, sheer will, and it's not by myself per se, because the Most High and our ancestors are always still here, but I had to do it. It didn't just happen magically. It didn't just happen. Some people wake up, like, I remember the story, was it Shirley Caesar told? Instantly I was healed, because she had a praying grandmother. It didn't happen for me that way. I wanted it to. So I literally had to fight these last 3 days to not smoke and figure out something to do. And it is so funny because me not smoking, y'all, I am so silly and goofy. I was already silly and goofy smoking, but smoking calmed me down a lot. Especially my anxiety that developed after 30 years. If I'd have known about the spirit realm and black magic and all that, I would have known something was up then. I really would have. Hindsight 2020 though. So everybody congratulate me. This is my third day. I know it may not be significant to y'all, but if y'all have ever had to deal with a strong addiction, whatever it was, to food, alcohol, weed, drugs, whatever, sex, whatever, and if you are in remission, meaning you are handling it and it is not handling you, big up. Kudos to you. Y'all know how difficult it is. And my other addiction is under control too, which is the food aspect. And it didn't matter whether I smoked or not, I still was addicted to food. I love food. Food was a comfort for me. But it also was a battle because I always had feelings and thoughts of not having enough, of going hungry, being hungry, which stemmed from my childhood, which I don't understand yet. I don't know why that was. I have some inklings, but it's not been confirmed as of yet, right? But I'm so proud, y'all. And in the midst of this, I've just been a creating giant. I have just been creating my behind off. In the kitchen and in my room. And I'm loving it. I am. So I'm about to get up. I've been up. I've been outside. Said my little prayer. It's my baby little bed. So now I'm about to get up. And like them little bumps on my face. But that's my body just throwing up all the toxins that I had in my body. Smoking is toxin. And what I know now is that they probably done lethal, weaponized. They have the weed. But one of the main factors on why I stopped smoking, and I still have anxiety, but I'm learning to deal with it. But I would like some CBD oil, because that did help when I was taking it. But I was taking it with weed, and I was taking it when I was taking pills at one point in time. And now I'm not doing anything. Reunited, and it feels so good. I'm reunited with myself, with my higher power. And it does feel good. The desire is still there. Don't get me wrong, because I wanted to light up today. And just be like, woo, how y'all doing up there? I have a theory that drugs, any type of drug, it don't matter what it is. It don't matter if food is your drug, sex is your drug. I've said that too many times, so y'all get what I'm saying. It don't matter what the drug is. It makes us feel good. But to me, I believe, my theory is that drugs only enhance who you are spiritually, who you really are spiritually. It brings out, because spirits. Drug is a spirit. Alcohol is a spirit. They call it spirits for a reason. So when you see an angry drunk, and when they're sober, they're like this, and they're not angry. Understand, and overstand that angry drunk is who they are on the inside. When they drink, it loosens up their control mechanism. It loosens up their, what's the word I'm looking for? Inhibitions. Because, when you angry, I've been angry. You do a lot to mask it. And a lot of people don't realize that they're angry, which is why they're masking it. Anger can eat at you. Anger eats at your soul. So to me, drugs enhance whatever your drug of choice is. It enhances who you are spiritually. And so, me on any type of drug, I still was happy. Even silly. Just silly. And when I recognized and realized and entered over and understood, I just seen 2020 on my freaking timer, y'all. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hindsight 2020, right? So what I recognized and what I understood, understood, overstood, and was confirmed by the tarot readers is that the weed, which is the devil energy in my life, that I was entertaining, is a hindrance for my spiritual gifts. When I be watching, yep, I say it when I be watching. When I be watching Sadhguru, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. I say Sad, is it Sadhguru? Because it's Sadh Guru. So is that Sadhguru or Sadhguru? When I watch him, and he talks about weed and all that stuff, your body produces the same hormone or whatever that energy is that it produces. It produces that same chemical that our body produces naturally. Okay? Which is why marijuana, weed, smoking is a gateway to the spirit world. It's like ayahuasca. But to me, it's a lower level of ayahuasca. Probably because it's been tampered with, by those folks. So yesterday, I was in the kitchen. I had been in my room creating all day. And then I went into the kitchen and created some magic too. Because I'm a magician in the kitchen my whole life. I've been cooking in the kitchen. I've been kicking it in the kitchen. I've been cooking in the kitchen. So I went in there, prepared my homemade ranch dressing that is the bomb. Make me lick the bowl, literally, when I use my ranch dressing. But when I was in the kitchen and I'm cooking, I'm talking out loud to myself. I'm singing, I'm dancing, I'm acting silly. And I was like, is this your brain off drugs? Because, girl, you was crazy. You was so crazy. But crazy and full of life and vigor and enthusiasm and excitement. And I can't wait. I can wait, but I can't wait. Because I was like, I had to look at myself. I was like, girl, is this you off drugs? Girl, this you off drugs. This is you off drugs, like literally. Girl, you is foul. You foul. You crazy. I was dancing and singing, but I did that on drugs too. I did. But I no longer want to smoke anyway because I know smoke in my lungs is not good no matter what. No matter what. So today is day 3. May not be big to you, but it's big to me. And so I celebrate today and every day. And I suggest you do the same. Celebrate your wins, my love. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, no matter how minute, no matter how tiny, no matter how mustard seed. Celebrate it. Because then that energy gains momentum. No one's going to celebrate you more than you need to celebrate yourself. If you're not celebrating yourself, how do you expect people to celebrate you? That energy has to gain momentum. And so I'm finna go cook in the kitchen again. What time is it? It is September the 17th at 9:28 a.m. And my day got started at 6 o'clock this morning when Per Lucky gets up every day. I get up, I give him his treats, and I get back into bed. If he ain't used the bathroom late last night, he gonna get to be out because he wants to go outside. And depending on how I'm feeling, I will get up. Or he had to use his cat litter, which I ain't changed the cat litter in months. I haven't because he don't use it. He only really uses it when it's like raining outside. Like when it's pouring outside, I don't let him out. Because I don't feel like cleaning a cat hair and him shaking and cat wet everywhere, smelling wet cat and having to dry him off and all that stuff. So I probably in the past 6 months, he's probably used the cat litter twice. Maybe 3 times. Okay, my babies. Okay, my loves. My hopes in sharing my life is that it prevents you from going down a dark path and recognizing when you are being manipulated. Recognizing when you have a narcissist in your midst. Recognize when black magic is being done on you. It exists. If you are a skeptic, go back in my channel. And I really haven't delved deep down into what has happened because I was still healing. And a lot of it was still triggering for me. Literally. It was like Trigger City. So you'll see me touch on a few things, but I didn't get into depths in it. I'm going to do a live when I do that. Because I want the energy to flow. And I want God and my ancestors just to work through me. But before I go live, I really want it to be pure. Meaning, I wanted no influences inside of my body other than me and my energy and whatever else God put in me that has yet to be unlocked. You would have thunk that the moment I found out that weed was blocking my spiritual gifts, that I was already gung-ho to do it. And I was not. I wasn't. Because I was scared and nervous about my own capabilities. How crazy is that? So I had to look myself in the mirror and be like, girl, 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 girl. Get it together. Get it together, ma'am. 3 days sober, y'all. I'm going to keep going. Thank you. Thank you. You got this. Whatever your struggles are, my baby love, you got this. You got to trust the process. I know I was going against the process because I wanted it to stop right now. Because I wanted my spiritual gifts, I wanted my abundance, I wanted all that. And I knew by me indulging in the devil energy, which in my life it was smoking weed and overindulging in eating. That was the devil energy that I was currently facing. That in order for my abundance to come in order for my blessings to come in order for my spiritual gifts, which is my abundance, to come in, I had to let it go. And I've known that for some time, and it was just confirmed recently when the energy shifted in the air. Yes. And I watched the energy shift. And I watched me almost squander my gifts because I didn't let go of the devil energy. In the age of Aquarius, the devil has no place. The devil has lost its footing. It can no longer reside on this planet. There is no longer a fight for my body because I gave my body over to God a long time ago. But I did for some time allow the devil to manipulate my energy for me to smoke. Only so I can understand, and understand how it works. So I can help you guys overcome whatever addiction, whatever. You got to trust the process though, because you're going through it and experiencing it for a reason. It may be the same reason why I had to go through it, because you are a teacher and you are sent here to help people overcome and to see the light. Or it may be another reason, but that's up for you and God and your ancestors to guide you so you can get through the process. My stomach is growling now, and generally I'd make a smoothie. generally. But at 9 something in the morning, I may just make a smoothie or I may make a salad because that's what I was craving. Especially since I just made my ranch dressing, y'all. Ooh, make me a nice salad with some. I didn't get no avocado this time. But I got some red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers. I got some sweet peppers. I got some onions. I got some fried onions. Yes. I got some cucumbers. And I got some vegan bacon. Which, don't judge me, I'm still buying my vegan bacon. I have yet to make Tabitha's recipe or anybody recipe that has done it, but I follow Tabitha, so I say her. Out of carrots. So that's my next. But I got to get some ingredients, and at the moment, I haven't been able to, afford the ingredients. But that's all changing now. Why? Because my energy is changing. The devil has no playground here. Get on out. Get back, devil. Get back, devil. You got to Jedi trick your mind, though, too. You got to Jedi trick your mind. Your mind play tricks on you. It do. But you can play tricks on your mind. Listen. Listen to what I just said. Listen to what I just said. Your mind does play tricks on you. Because it goes back to the past and it tries to get you to remember all the hurt and pain that you went through and try and bring it into your future. Don't do that. Instead, play tricks on your mind. Whatever that means for you, you got to figure that part out. Me figuring that part out, and I'll give you a little bit. I can't give y'all my little secrets now, but I'll give you a little bit. I would go smell the weed in the ashtray, y'all. To me, if I can't smell it when I walk in, it ain't no good weed. And every roach that was in the ashtray, I picked it up and smelled it, and all I smelled was ash. That ain't no good weed. I done had weed that as soon as I walked in my room, you smelled it. That's what I'm looking for. So if I'm about to betray my body, if I'm going to indulge in devil energy, it ain't going to be for no bump. No Reggie. No Reggie Miller. Jedi trick my mind. That's all. Ooh, it's disgusting. Jedi trick your mind. But the truth did set me free because my spiritual gifts is all the abundance that I need, because with my spiritual gifts, I can see, maintain, create, and get rid of. Because my intuition will be on tilt. Bam! My intuition going to have hydraulics on it. Because I'm getting my body right.